Okay, Sparkling Stars, we are on day 2 of our Soar to Senior Consultant, and I'm really excited to get this day started. So, today we're going to be talking about our why. I know some of you may be saying, Dana, I know what my why is, and I don't really need to be talking about it. But the truth of the matter is that we all have a why for joining 31, and everybody's why is different. And as much as you guys may be seasoned consultants, or maybe you're a new consultant, the truth of the matter is our why is super important, because our why is what connects us and drives us and motivates us to reach to that next promotion or that next goal that we have set with 31. So the great thing about being a part of 31 Gifts is we can start our business over and over again. Girls, in my 8 years with 31, I have started it over and over and over again. And I love the fact that you guys can do that too. So let's first talk about, I have my notes here, so let's first talk about people and why they join 31, right? So people join typically for 3 to 4 reasons. They join for fun and the friendships, and they join for funds, which is money. They also join for the products because people love the products. So everyone has a different reason for joining, like I said, but I want you to think about, why did you join 31? What caused you to join? Was it for the products? Was it for the discount? Was it for the money? Was it for the friendships and the fun? Why did you join 31? Now, it doesn't have to be earth-shattering or huge. Your why does not. And your why may be different now than when you first joined 31. For me, my why has changed multiple times in my last 8 years with 31. When I first joined, I joined because I wanted to quit my full-time job with my corporate job. Now my why is all about the business that I'm in here with my husband, and it helps drive me to do better with 31 because I know it's helping support my family. So examples of why, though. Let's talk about a few examples for people. So this is the perfect time. Christmas, okay, so I've got my Christmas shirt on today. Christmas money, that's why people may join 31. They may join, and truly these are reasons that I have seen firsthand with people on our team or people that I know through 31. They've paid for their honeymoon. They have gotten music lessons or paid for sporting either goods or sporting, those athletic teams that cost money. People join for that reason. They also pay for credit card debt, and they have do home renovations. So there's a lot of different reasons that people join. But whatever your why is, I want you to really, really think about it, because it fuels you. It is going to fuel you. It's going to motivate you. It's going to push you to that next level. So I want this why to drive you in such a way that it helps you not stop, not give up when things are too difficult. So what gets you up in the morning? What is it? I want you guys to take some time today and tomorrow, and I want you to think about your why. I want you to figure it out, and I want your 31 why to help you accomplish what you're setting out to do through this program, which is Soaring to Senior Consultant. I don't want you to be afraid also of wanting money. I know some of you may be like, what? But the reason is because money typically fuels us to get a why. So it doesn't matter if it's for fun or friendships or product. It's always an extra perk to make money with 31. So I want you to dig down really deep. I want you to really think about it. I want you to think, okay, well, maybe your reason for joining is to have fun, but dig down deeper. Why do you want to have fun? What is it that keeps you having fun through 31? And think about, okay, so if you want to have fun, what is fun? Do you want to take a vacation with your family? Do you want to take a vacation with friends? Well, how are you going to afford that vacation? Is it through 31 because you're having fun and you're making money and then you're going to be able to pay for that vacation? Friendships are also huge. So I really want you to connect with it. I want you to connect with what you're wanting out of it and make it something that drives you guys. I can tell you that if you do not have a strong why and you are just saying, well, my why is to make extra money, but why is it to make extra money? Or, I love the product, but why do you love the product? Is it helping you stay organized? Go deeper than just that first level. And don't be afraid of wanting more, guys. It's so important that you don't lose sight of your why, because your why is going to push you to that next level. Your why has to be your driving force, because motivation, I have this string in front of me, motivation comes from nowhere but within you. I can't motivate you. Your team can't motivate you. Your friends, your husband, your spouse, Your kids, they can't motivate you. Your why is what is going to be your driving force, and it is what is going to motivate you. And when things get difficult or there's things that you're not wanting to do through this next 5-week program, your why is going to drive you, and it's going to make you want to push to that next level because your why is so strong. So, you have to be the someone who does something about it. You do. You can't wait for someone else to motivate you guys. No one is going to motivate me but me. I can be driven by other things that people say or other things that people do, but the truth of the matter is, in order to reach what I want, for instance, the free trip to Maui, I have to do the work myself. It isn't about what other people are doing. It's not about what other people say. It's not about what other people suggest. It's truly, I want to give a free vacation to my husband and I want it to be in Hawaii, and I want it to be through 31. So what is going to motivate me to make those contacts with people to ask them to join my team? It's my why of a free vacation. So I want you to really think about it. Motivation comes from within. So if someone isn't motivated, guys, they're not connected enough to their why. That's just the truth. So I want you to really hit pause on this video, take 5-10 minutes, maybe you need to take half a day, and I want you girls to really think about your why. It has to be a strong why, guys, and I know that you may be saying, well, my why is to make extra money. Well, how much extra money? And why do you need to make that extra money? What is your why? You know, I follow someone who's on social media, and she has a strong why, and she's a social media coach. And one of the things she talks about is she doesn't want to see her husband go back to work. She doesn't want her kids to not be able to experience things. And so her why drives her. She's also somebody who wants to show her daughter that, you know, she can do anything she sets her mind to. What is your why? So hit pause if you need to. If you already know it, I want you to do the next step. So here's the deal. I want you guys, this is part of your task for today. Remember, you always have 24 to 48 hours to complete the task. I want you to grab a notebook. I don't care where the notebook came from. You guys can go get a 97-cent notebook at the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General, but grab a notebook. It doesn't matter what size. It can be a big notebook. It can be a small notebook. You guys are going to need a notebook because I want you guys to start taking notes. I want you guys to start taking notes through this training. Whether somebody comments on something in this group, this should be an interactive group training. I will be turning the notifications off after the 48 hours of each task, just so that the wrong task doesn't get popped to the top. But I want you to be writing stuff down. I want you to use it to jot everything. So if something's like an aha, jot it down, guys, because then you can go back and reflect in the notebook. I want you to comment and take progress. You know, okay, so I made my 10 catalogs with my labels yesterday, and I finished task 2, and I feel so good about knowing my why. I want you to write your why down in the notebook too, because what's going to happen is when I journal, and I journal all the time. I have so many different journals. I probably have another one here in my bag. I journal in the morning, I journal in the evening, I journal throughout the day of things that are happening, and it's so fun to reflect back and go, oh my gosh, like I call them God winks. God gave me a wink, like that's something that happened and he answered my prayer. Or, you know, this is so exciting because I was just thinking about this and look how this unfolded. And, you know, it's just a really cool way to look back and see where you've came from and how far you've gone. So you need to take a page and you need to write down your why. It doesn't have to be long, but I want you, that's your task for today, is to write down your why. Remember, guys, this is a 5-week program. This is an inexpensive program. It's costing you 97 cents to get a notebook and maybe buy some catalogs if you didn't have any. There's a lot of other programs out there. I am not charging you guys anything. I shouldn't have to charge you. You're part of my team. But I want you guys to know that this is fast-paced, but this is worth every single moment you put into this. So make sure before you go to any other task that you know what your why is and that it is strong, guys. And if you don't know and you need help figuring out your why, then we need to help you. Your why doesn't have to be complicated, but your why needs to say, oh my gosh, I'm getting up in the morning because I'm gonna reach my goal of my why. So if your why is to be a senior consultant, or your why is to earn a free trip, or your why is to earn Visa gift cards through Wishes, or your why is just to have fun, I want you to know why that is your why, and that will get you up every morning and make you do that 15 to 20 minutes every single day to work towards that why. I know you guys probably have heard this before, but if you haven't, you know there's women out there, there's leaders out there making 6 figures with 31. Yeah. And that could be you too. You are on the path, because here's the deal, guys. We all start with the same kit. Those 6-figure earners with 31 started with the same exact kit, maybe just a different pattern, as you did. We all started with a kit. We all started the same journey. It's just how you work towards that journey to the next level. You are allowed to make, let me just say this, you're allowed to make 6 figures with 31. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but I'm going to tell you that as your leader. You are allowed to make 6 figures with 31. I am not trying to sound all up about money, but to some people, that makes a huge difference. But here's the deal. In order to get to that level, it takes your committed perspective, your priorities. It takes sweat, it takes a little bit of skin in the game. Taking the step is a journey towards it. I promise you, every single thing you did. What was the quote I gave you guys yesterday? It said, hard work and preparation are what turn a risk into opportunity. That's by Cindy Monroe. So what you do with this is up to you. Remember, this is self-driven. This isn't something I'm doing for you. You are doing this yourself. You're driving and soaring to the senior consultant, depending on how much you put into this. So are you willing to get a notebook and commit to doing this? That is my question. Guys, you are so worth it. I say this from the bottom of my heart. You are so worth it. You're worth it. Your journey is up to you. And what you do for you could be amazing if you just do a little bit of the work. I promise you, I would not be with 31 for 8 years if I didn't believe in the power of what 31 can do for you and for others. I love the fact that Cindy and Scott started this company, and I love the fact that it's about, what did Cindy say in the video she posted on the September 30th? Something, she said, you know, she started this company to help other people, especially women, see their true potential that God has given them. And I love that about our team. You guys all have the potential to reach your why, no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be like mine or anybody else's in this group, but you have the power to do that. Not me, no one else. This training will hopefully fuel you and your why, but you guys have to figure that out. So 24 to 48 hours, your task is to get your notebook, put your why in there. I want you to either take a picture of your why written down, or I want you to just take a picture of your notebook and post it below this video, okay? I would love to hear what your why is. I'm sure the others in this group would love to hear what your why is as well, but remember, you have 24 to 48 hours to complete that task. So get your notebook, put your why down, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow.